Hey guys, what's up? JRPG Bro here, jumping back into Ghost of Tsushima. We're continuing where we left off. We were doing the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance here. We really were having a hard time trying to find this white smoke, and we finally found it. Now, we kind of have to figure out the next step here. This was a quest we had a little bit of difficulty with when we were previously playing this game. Not just previously playing it, but in our previous video we were having a hard time finding it, that white smoke. So we kind of took some time, stepped away for a few minutes, and then jumped back in and started looking for it. And in doing so, it looks like we found our next thing of smoke, like literally instantaneously, which is fantastic as a whole. Because I was getting worried that we weren't going to be able to find it, and now that we found it, it's fantastic. We can kind of move on. I think the quest is a little bit more streamlined now from this point on as a whole, where we're going to be able to find what we're looking for a lot quicker and a lot easier as a whole. Because, just like I said, we heard a battle, so now we have to find out where the sound's coming from. And it looks like we found that place where the sound's coming from, so now we have to do the next step. I don't think I see anybody here, so I don't know if it was like a legit sense of combat or if it was like just, you know, Jin's senses tricking him, which would definitely be, I think, hilarious to an extent that's happening. But at the same point in time, that'd be like, oh man, that sucks. That really sucks that that's happening to poor Jin. Oh no. So we're going to kind of figure out the next step here. I think it wants us to investigate this house. So we got to search for the actual spirit here. So the first things first is we have to actually find a way into this home, which may or may not be easy or not. I don't know. Like I said, the game hides things a lot better, in my opinion, than games like Assassin's Creed, where you kind of have to, where it kind of shows you everything. This, we kind of have to look. I mean, it's not hard to find things such as, entrances to homes and stuff like that. It's pretty straightforward, but it's just finding the exact entrance. And yes, I mean, there's not going to be any actual visual cues, as you see there. Right there, we can just squeeze under here.
Someone's been living here for a long time. Worn by a samurai of Yarikawa. Written by an educated hand. But the words are nonsense. Something about the Lord Yarikawa being alive. A banner of Clan Yarikawa. Ugh, infested with fleas. Offerings taken from the shrines to the spirit. Did a samurai of Clan Yarikawa survive? I have to find whoever this is. Need to look for another shrine offering.
So we have to find at least one more shrine offering. Like I said, this quest line, it's taking us a little bit longer to do this because of having to find the white smoke. The white smoke's always throwing us off. I'm not gonna lie, I usually, usually this shouldn't be as hard. But since the game gives you no actual indication of where we have, the white smoke other than general area, it gets very frustrating as a whole trying to find it. So we're going to kind of run around here trying to find this white smoke. I know we're actually near the tail end of this quest, which is fantastic, because of the fact that, it is a very frustrating quest line. Now, since this is a mythic tale, you guys know how this is going to end. It's going to end with that duel with whoever the spirit is or represents. And as you guys can see, we can see the white smoke pretty easily here right now, which is fantastic. I'm not going to lie, I was definitely a little worried that we weren't going to find it as easily. Like I said, some of the smoke in this segment here is easier to find than others. So
Another offering to the
definitely
spirit. Lord Sakai
was
is
not
the
sure.
last of his clan, and a servant of the dog Shimura. Lead him to the Garden of the Gods so they may witness his death. Prayer to the spirit. To kill me, I'll go to the Garden of the Gods and end this.
And like I said, see, pretty simple and straightforward. Once we actually, figured out who it was. Once we figured out the actual location of where we're supposed to go, it's not that much of a challenge. Like I said, the hardest part is actually figuring out where we're going. And here we go. We're getting there. Finding the Garden of the Gods, though, it's definitely another one of those things that kind of throws me off too. Because we really don't know exactly where we're going as a whole. We just know a general area. I don't even know if the game's going to give us an area of where we're supposed to go here. So we're kind of just left wandering around here. You see, that circle got smaller. Definitely a smaller circle, which is fantastic for us. Because we don't have to kind of wander around aimlessly in a larger area. The larger the area, the harder it is going to be for us to find out where we're going. But even in a small area, we're still going to have a hard time. Because, like I said, the game doesn't tell us... like I said, it gives us that area. And I'm definitely wondering if we're going in the right direction. Generally, I also think that... I'm thinking here. That probably... Ooh! You guys saw that. I thought we were going to get hurt. I thought we were going to, like, die. There, like, that was going to be like, nope, you're dead. You're dead, boyo. But we actually landed. I don't know if we got a special ability that we can just roll. I wish more games had the roll, though, when you jump from, high up. So, if what I'm thinking is correct, these fireflies are going to lead us to the right area. And the fireflies will definitely be a big help for us as a whole, because we're supposed to look for a very specific area in this section here. And I think we're in the right area. I don't know. There's not really any kind of direction here other than travel to the Garden of the Gods. That's the only direction that they gave us. We're kind of on the outskirts of where the game says we should be. So we kind of have to figure out, do I need to jump down or climb down here to really get to where we need to go as a whole? Like I said, there's no actual... certainty. There's no guidelines. There's no direction here. Maybe these people will give us an idea.
Here. You saw the spirit? Where did he go?
Toward the Garden of the Gods. That must be why all the fireflies have gathered there.
I think we're actually headed in the right area, guys. Oh boy, we're finally gonna finish this quest line. Definitely gonna finish it. I feel so good about this right now. I wasn't sure how we were doing as a whole, but we're getting there.
Statues of the gods. This must be their garden. A shrine. No spirit. This note's addressed to me. Yarikawa's vengeance has come for you. So you're the spirit.
I am the wind that stirs the ashes. I am Yarikawa's vengeance.
You spilled blood using a technique that died with a clan of traitors. Who are you? A samurai's daughter? Did you survive the rebellion?
No one survived. This is a land of ghosts.
Who asked you to kill me?
The peasants who bow to you. The merchants who smile as you pay them. All Yarikawa prays for the death of Clan Sakai and Shimura.
Not everyone. Some forgive.
The rest weep for revenge. I will bring them comfort.
So we're getting another duel here. Like I said, these are really cool. A nice way for the game to kind of incorporate boss fights, or mini bosses, or whatever you want to call them.
Yarikawa is your grave.
It's a nice way for them incorporating these things as a whole, because if you think about it, a lot of games have kind of shied away from having boss encounters in games outside of RPGs. And the way they do it, I think it's so well done. It's not like they're forcing it. It's part of the story, or the quest line, or whatever you want to call it. And it works here. We're actually really close to wiping her out. For some reason, we had an easier time with her than with the last kind of boss type fight we had here.
What are you doing?
Learning. I know how to defeat you.
No, you will die.
You are a great warrior, but you let rage blind you to the true enemy. The Dance of Wrath belongs to me now. I use it as you should have.
The Dance of Wrath. It's definitely, I think the Dance of Wrath is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool move as a whole. We've used it a few times here in the game. I didn't use it too much. We use, like I said, I usually forget what the moves are called or what they do, but we use them throughout the game. Dance of Wrath, I'm pretty sure that's the one where you hit like 3 or 4 enemies at the same time. It's, like I said, these moves are very helpful throughout the game and larger encounters, but you have to remember the right button input to trigger them. And if you don't remember how to trigger them, which I do that a lot, you could do a random one, or you could just don't do them at all. My issue, though, is with games like this, is that I always forget that we have cool special moves, or other items or weapons that I usually don't use because I'm stupid and I forget that we have them. And I usually play RPGs, turn-based games, more often than not. So it's kind of hard to really just remember that, we're playing a certain style of game.
You know what happened. Tell me. We don't do anything. I want answers. How dare you threaten us? My lord, maybe you can talk sense into them.
Tell me what this is about.
My lord, I am Saburo, a highly respected merchant in Umugi.
If you want my respect, earn it. Why are you threatening these people?
My family has gone missing, and these people refuse to speak. Something foul has happened.
Why was your family here?
I made arrangements for us to escape the island. We were to meet here, then sail for Iki.
That's not possible. The Mongol fleet controls the sea.
I paid a crew of smugglers to take us to safety. Unsavory sorts. But they've helped several families since the invasion. My wife Aki was terrified. And little Jotaro wouldn't stop crying. I had to do something.
And now your family's missing, along with the smugglers.
And these people know something.
I will find out what happened. You will remain silent.
Yes, my lord. But don't go too easy on them.
Everyone, gather here. I need to speak with you. This man claims his family was here recently. Did you see them? Nothing? Has anyone heard about smugglers promising safe passage of Tsushima?
My lord, I think I saw them. A woman and a little child clutching a toy.
Where did they go?
I didn't see them leave.
I saw no one like you describe.
I want to hear from each of you. Do any of them talk about escaping the island?
Only the rich can afford it. Ask Chota. You talked to some of those families, didn't you, Chota?
People come and go. Maybe they were here?
I only got here yesterday, I swear. He's running away! Get him!
You! Stop!
I don't know anything!
All right, so we're gonna chase this guy now. All right. And look, I said there's quite a few quests in this this area, this Mugi Cove area here that we kind of missed or we didn't get to. And I think this is actually the last one that we didn't get to in the area, which is fine, dandy, perfect, whatever. It's gonna get taken care of. And this actually might be one of the last side quests in the area. There might be actually one more. I've been trying to hold off on doing the last one in the area because it's buggy and glitchy. And the side quests in the last section of the map are very spaced out, like very spaced out. Because that third section of the map is so big. It's not that it's big, it's that it's barren to an extent.
Don't kill me!
Start talking.
The smugglers were here. They led the merchant's wife and child away. I followed, but they caught me. Said if I told, they'd cut my throat.
I promise you, they won't get that chance. Where did the smugglers take them?
West. There's a watchtower on the coast. I think that's where they meet their boat.
So right now we kind of gotta go find this dude's family here. I have a bad feeling about this. Usually quest lines like these usually they don't end very well as a whole. He said he paid well for his family to leave. We know the island is kind of shut down right now, and it's kind of impossible for anyone to leave. So just kind of thinking about that right now, it's definitely not gonna really end well. And this is actually a bit of a trek here. I don't think we're actually able to fast travel. I don't think we have anything unlocked for fast travel by Mugi Beach, which is sad because it's a bit of a drive. It's a bit of a trek here, to say the least. So we're gonna kind of run around here, hoping we can find where we're going here pretty easily. So we are at the beach. It actually didn't take long to get to the beach. We're going to have to go a bit further to find what we're looking for. But I'll take that over, having a longer trek to get to where we're going. I don't like quests that kind of like have you go 400, 500, 600 meters from where the quest line started. So right now we're going to focus on wiping out these people. And then once we kind of wipe these guys out, we can actually start looking for the guy's family. Like I said, I don't have a good feeling about this. Let's see here. Still more people for us to really kind of kill. It feels terrible saying that. We gotta kill these people. But like I said, there's still a decent amount of people. I like that sound that the swords make. It sounds so realistic when the swords kind of cling each other. But, I could be wrong. I don't really have a sword. Never used a sword. Never really held a sword. There we go. That's pretty baller. Can we assassinate from up here, or can we only regular attack? I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, boy. We can. We only got one of them, which is sad because I wanted to get more than one of them. So these guys are actually scared. So this guy, we have to protect this guy here. kind of have to switch back and forth between killing and targeting one particular guy against targeting a different person here. And that guy's gonna run. Are we gonna cut him down? Let's see. We're just gonna. Yeah, he can run. Whatever. I don't feel like switching my weapon. I don't feel like switching my weapon. That's the mark of a lazy person.
You're going to be all right.
I have nothing worth taking. You saved us!
You're safe now.
I don't understand. They said there would be a boat to meet us.
There's no way off the island. They plan to take your money and kill you. Was there a woman and a little boy with you?
No, just us.
Go home. Saburo's family might still be nearby.
So right now we gotta kind of search for this guy's family here. Like I said, I have a bad feeling I don't see anybody else out here. So more likely than not, this dude's family is dead, and I don't think he's gonna take it very well. I really don't. Let me see. And like I said, the game doesn't really give us, with this right now, we don't have an idea of where we're supposed to go. We kind of do. It's one of those, like, circle things, you know, where we have, like, the radius of where we're supposed to go. Not exactly where, like, 100% set in stone, this is where you need to go. But, you know, we'll figure it out, obviously. There's not much for us to actually look for. I don't have much faith that anyone's alive, so his family's probably dead. I can't just go back and tell him your family's dead. I actually have to find their corpses, which is another rough thing to really have to worry about. They're probably up here because there's still fog of war up here. And I see the red, so that's probably them.
A woman and a boy killed recently. A toy. Maybe Saburo will recognize it. He needs to know.
I work metals, wood, rock.
My lord, did you find my family?
I found this.
Jotaro's toy. I don't understand.
The smugglers. They lied to you. There was never any boat.
No. Everyone in Umugi knows who I am. They wouldn't!
They did. Your family is gone. I killed those responsible.
You didn't save them. What kind of samurai are you? All of you! You betrayed us! You did this! You did this!
Saburo, we need to stand together. Take what money you have left and help these people fight back. But first, bury your family.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. JRPG Bro here. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be wrapping up Ghost of Tsushima in the very near future.